Hi everyone. It's been a while I have come online, live in front of you. And today is a very special day for me. It's been like 5 years on the same day, November 28, 2018, evening around 8:30 p.m. I had this life-altering accident. It changed my life completely upside down. I was working as a manager sustainability solution for Tata Medis Infotech based in Cochin. I was handling the whole of South India, their business, production, everything related to their energy, environment, everything. And one fine evening, it all changed upside down. When the accident happened, it happened in my hometown, Kannur. I was coming back to my home, and suddenly I was traveling in my bike, and suddenly there was this huge white light flashing in front of me, and I couldn't remember anything. I just pushed the brake so hard so that it I got literally airlifted. I fell directly onto the tarmac and my right leg was literally crushing down onto the tarmac. I literally lost conscious. I didn't know what was happening around me. After a few seconds, I remember I was inside a car. There were people around me. They were talking to me. How can we help you out? Whom should I contact? They got my phone from my pocket. It was means fingerprint locked. I unlocked it. It was my brother whom I had last spoken to. They dialed directly my brother. At that moment, he was working in Bangalore. They called him up. They said, "We don't know who this is. He has got into a serious accident. We are taking him to the hospital." He also got panicked. He called up my parents who were there. They rushed into the hospital. I was taken to a hospital nearby, but then they couldn't do much about it. They said, take him to another hospital. From there, in the ambulance, they took me to another hospital. The hospital promised me to get the surgery done next thing early in the morning. That was not the case. The surgery didn't happen the next morning. The doctor came in. He was in a dilemma what to do with this guy. I don't know what has happened. I'm seeing this kind of issue for the first time. Literally, my right leg, tibia, fibula, both were crushed. My kneecap was crushed. It was a very difficult situation for the doctor also. How or what to do. Even I was also not in a state of mind to analyze what was happening with me. I was in half asleep or half. I literally didn't know what to do. I called up my father. I said, Dad, take me to the best hospital possible. Take me there to Mangalore or to Calicut. So from there, I was rushed into Mehtra Hospital, Calicut. There, when the doctors saw me, they said, what have you done in the last 24 hours? His leg seems like it is going into a state where we have to amputate his leg. What have you guys been doing so late? They rushed me into the ICU. They directly put on heavy dosage of antibiotic onto my body. They said we will keep him for observation and we will tell you what can be done for the best. We waited for another 24 hours, another 48 hours. I was on continuous dose of saline and antibiotic and all those things. After 48 hours, the doctor came in. They gave me good news that his leg wouldn't be amputated. It was a very great sigh of relief for me. But then the surgery would be so tricky. He would have to undergo Ilizarov kind of surgery, in which there would be a metal insertion from outside and there will be a metal ring case, and his leg would be drilled completely. It would be a painful process, but then you can be rest assured that he will be able to walk again in the near future. Thing I've never heard of Elizar, what kind of surgery it was. I went into Google search and I was mind blown. It was one of the most ridiculous kind of treatment I have seen in movies wherein there was metal ring which is attached to the body, and by seeing that picture itself, it was so painful. I couldn't imagine what kind of a situation I was going through or I would be going through in the future. And the recovery process, the Dr. Sajan Mohan Raj, he came in and told me, I've done multiple Ilizaro surgery, and it's a great survival thing. Or else you would be in a situation where your leg have to be imputed. So this is the best thing which we can do for you. We will save your leg, but then it will have its own repercussions. You won't be able to walk as possible in the means as you have done in the past. You won't be able to run. You will be able to have a slight disability in your movement and all those things. I was in a real shock. Person who has never thought of getting into a disability stage, now he is looking at his future which is going to be in a disabled state. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what to do. I was totally shocked. I was totally shocked. Then the surgery happened on 8th of December. The surgery happened. It took close to 10 hours for the surgery to be completed. The next day morning, on 10th, the doctor came in. He checked, and by the surgery itself, I was in total pain. I was in total damn pain. I didn't know what to do. I was in epidural IV. I was in too much of needles running all over my hands. There was morphine, there was painkillers, there was anesthetics, all kind of things were there on my body. I didn't know what to do. But then the doctor came in, he pulled me up and he said, "Oh no, there is some issue with your leg. We might have to redo the surgery again." Oh my god, I was in dire pain again. And the same day, he took me into the operation theater again. And the next round of surgery was happening. He completely redone the surgery from the scratch. Now it was another kind of a pain where I could see only 3 rings on my leg. Post that surgery, I could see 4 rings on my leg, and it was like 47 insertions from outside onto my leg. Oh my god. That was one of the gruesome scenes I have ever seen in my life. And that it was happening to me. I was praying to God, "Dear God, what have I done to have me put in this kind of a state? What have I done in this world? What wrong I have done to make me suffer like this?" It was a very, 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 very painful thing for me. But then on this second day, that was on December 12th, which was my birthday as such, which is coming again, the next birthday is coming in. The doctor came in to my room. He pulled me out from the couch with many attendants and everything. He made me stand on my leg. Oh my god. After close to 12 to 14 days, I'm standing on my leg. Oh my god, that was a very surreal feeling. I never thought I would be able to do that again after the accident which I have come through. But then he promised me after 6 to 8 months, you'll be able to walk again. Oh my god. I was thinking, when is that day going to be? I can walk again. I can try to stand on my leg again. Then the pain started going on. I'm not here to talk about the pain and the journey which I have come through all this while. I'm here to talk about beyond the crash. Yes, beyond the crash. When the accident has happened to me, there has been so many ill fates or ill thoughts which has come into my mind. But post my surgery as such, there have been so many new thoughts which has come to my life. So many new thoughts, so many positive thoughts, so many new things has happened in my life that has made me so much stronger to believe in myself, to make mark in this world. Earlier I have thought, okay, you do this job, you earn this kind of a reputation in your life, you go into this kind of a job, you become a director and so and so. But then I was only thinking about things which was happening to me. But then that is not the case. You have to make a mark in this world. Yes, Prasoon, you have to make a mark in this world. So now, from an engineer, I have turning myself into an influencer and showing into this world. There are so many things which is need to be done. There is a life which was before my accident. There is a life which was there during my accident and post recovery, and there is a life for me which is now, which is after the accident. Today it's been 5 years post my accident, and I have been into a stage wherein I'm here to change the life of million people. When you are there bedridden post an accident or having a disability in your life, you don't have to be in a state all your life. There is always a second chance, and you have to take that second chance. For all those people who are lying in the bed, there is only one message from my end: never lose hope. Never ever lose hope. There is always second life for you. There is always a second life for you. You'll become one of the most influential people in this world. There are so many lives which you can change, and I am one of them who will help you out to change and mark a change in this world. This is Prasoon signing off and wishing you a great future ahead for all those people who is in this stage, and I assure you I'll be there for you to support you in this journey, and we as a people can mark a new beginning into this world. Thank you for watching this video. See you later. Bye and good night.